Well, hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode from my Minecraft Survival Let's Play series. Oh, it feels good to be back in this world, guys. Go ahead and pop a little random screenshot in there. I don't even know why, but you know what? I'm just pushing buttons because I'm so excited for today's episode. So in the last episode, what did we do? Well, we started off, we dug out and terraformed mostly this area. Took out quite a few hills and then came back in and put in some wireframe. Got ourselves back up to full netherite gear, which I haven't lost in between episodes. So what is the plan in today's episode? Well, first and foremost, we're going to start off with a basalt generator. I did spend just a little bit of time here in this world, just starting a little bit of a idea for where I want the elevations to be in the city. Nothing too special, just kind of slowly drifted on down there to where it's going to be taken by the sea. And then I was like, you know what? I want to start getting the roads in there. Went to look to see how much basalt I had, and it wasn't much. Yeah, it was like not even a shulker block. So I went up to the top of the nether, tried to dig some out. To no avail. So you know what? We're just going to build a basalt generator randomly somewhere in here. Maybe we'll just put it right below the road. Quick and easy. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pop that in. I'm just going to grab a YouTube tutorial. We're not going to build one on our own. So I just want to get into it so we can get this episode started. Okay, one basalt generator later, we are set and ready to go. So this was a Shulkercraft design. As always, there will be a link in the description. Absolutely fantastic tutorial. Easy to build. Laid out all the blocks at the beginning of the video. Knocked this thing out in like 5 minutes. So now, tell you what, guys, let me just go ahead and run this thing for a little bit and get us more basalt than we'll ever need, and I will be right back with you guys. Well, that's a funny story. So I'm just kind of AFK at my keyboard, getting caught up on other YouTubers' content, and I looked down. I looked up just in time to see a creeper explode on me, and then I was down at half a heart. I'm like, okay, I got this. I'm grabbing controls, and a zombie got me. So now the fun process begins of trying to very quickly run back to my storage unit here to get my spare gear. I really need to drop an ender chest there at spawn. And then, I'll tell you what, let me grab that, meet you guys back over there, and let's see what the damage is. Alright, arriving back through the portal, let's take a quick little hop, skip, and a jump over to here. And luckily, we have all netherite gear, so at least we know that's safe from the lava. And, well, that explains why I died so quick. Alright, sweet, so the lava was contained. Outstanding. You know what? I think we got by pretty safely. Where has that zombie died? Let's go ahead and turn this off. Alright, bro. Where did you drop my gear? There it is. Okay, so helmet, pants, boots, axe, sword. Missing a pick. Hopefully that didn't break on me. I thought the durability was still pretty high. Yeah, it looks like we did pretty good. Let me poke around, see if we can find. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Okay, yeah. Sweet. And since we're down here, looks like we've done pretty well on the basalt front. I think that'll be enough for us to get started on the next project, which will be to lay out the roads. So let me properly get myself organized, and we'll break into warp speed, and we'll get that thing started, guys. Alright, how about that time lapse, huh? Went with a little bit different music on that. I'm sure you guys noticed if you watched my world tour this last week that you noticed that I added in a whole bunch more music, which if you haven't, go check it out right now. I'll go ahead and slap a link to it right now in the upper right hand corner so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Checking out my 3+ year-old Minecraft world. It is my original world that I had played on for a very long time. But yeah, the road is in, and now we need to give ourselves a little bit of torches here because I may have made a bit of a mob farm, as we can see here, and it has became a little precarious, let's say, to coming down here to get some basalt. So yeah, let me go ahead and start to take care of this with you guys. You would think that with all the caves down below that this would be a little bit safer up here, but apparently not. So yeah, just as long as we don't have any creepers blow up on us, we should be fine. So many creepers, just like that. Well, at least we didn't have any lava going. There we go. Okay, that wasn't so bad. And let's just spam a whole bunch of torches around here because this whole area is going to be covered up. It's kind of already starting to feel like we got a whole bunch of freeway overpasses going on just looking at the underside of the road here. Kind of feel like I'm crawling in the sewer system right now, trying to slap in these last couple torches, which we will eventually get to, adding in a little bit of sewers and other points of interest. I don't know if it's going to be fully detailed or not, but I think we should at least include a couple to check out. Alright, all lit up underneath our current roads. So now what I'm thinking about doing is we're just going to slap a couple labels around here for what farms I want to have in each building. I've been doing a little bit of research on which ones I want to build, and I think I have it narrowed down. So right here are going to drop in a concrete farm. Like so. And then right over here, I believe, or was it here? It's one of these skyscrapers. We'll just label it here for now. That'll be our tree farm. Which, of course, these will all be TNT powered. In order to get enough bone meal to power that, we're going to go ahead and slap in a melon and pumpkin farm. So that is the current list of projects for farms. We might add in a cobblestone generator, but I don't foresee it needing it just based off of how much mining I do. Alright, so now let me go ahead and gather up a few resources, and I want to start to build the actual framework out for this one to really get a height. Because like I said guys, this one is already pulled up in my creative testing world. So I want to get it in there to see if we need to adjust it once I put this at the proper height. So let me grab some supplies, guys, and I will be right back with you. Alright, now that the sun is quickly dropping behind us, I got the resources gathered. Hopefully everything that I should need for this build. And I tell you what, guys, let's go ahead and speed things up into warp speed, kick that wonderful music, and let's get this thing started. as you probably figured out, because you guys are very, very smart, that when I said that I was going to lay out the outline of the building, I definitely meant built the whole thing. So let's pop down and take a little look at it up close. Well, first, let's cruise back here and get that whole perspective. I did do a little bit more on the sidewalks and evening out the street because it was absolutely driving me nuts. But I think I got what I wanted as far as a bit of a gradient. So it's a bit plain, but the kind of inspiration I was using was a very grayscale looking building. And we'll add in some more details and colors here shortly. But yeah, I just went with the polished basalt pillars, the stone brick walls, and then just did the andesite with a little bit of cobblestone to add like burnt features like, ash or something like that came in there. Kind of stained the side of the building, then a few parts that are crumpling. Nothing really too over the edge. This one was supposed to look like it was more abandoned than it was ruined. And then I really like the detail that I got up here. If I can fly up right quick. We'll go up and check it out. Like I said, this style isn't really my strong point, but I wanted to really push my boundaries here. So we got double upside down stairs on this one. Upside down stair with a slab on top. And then we have upside down stairs, walls, stairs again, and then slab. I really wanted to, when you're looking from the bottom up, that it still kind of looks the same, but the scale will draw your eyes up. I gotta act this out with my hands because I feel like it's the only way that I can talk. But that way, by having it a lot wider at the top, I think it evens it out, but it also pulls your eyes up to it. So I think that this turned out really nicely. Let me know if there's anything that you guys like. I might come back in here and move these windows forward once, because when you're looking at it from a distance, I noticed when I was editing the replay that these kind of, I don't know, I don't really like how they're right next to each other. So if I move them forward once, we'll get that one block little gap. And I can already see it in the comments. I'm sure someone's going to say this thing looks like the hull of a ship, which they're absolutely right. I'm looking at this. Maybe we'll just call this the, oh, my phone's going crazy. Sorry about that. We'll just call this the ship building. So yeah, guys, what do you guys think of the sidewalk design? This is very, very basic at the moment. I just put some blocks down here to be placeholders, as well as adding in this chiseled stone to add a little bit more architectural kind of interest at the bottom, as well as give it something more solid, because I can't put a slab in a wall. It'd be a weird little gap down there. But we'll go back in here, add some cobblestone, some mossy cobblestone when I get the vines and other overgrowth onto it, to give it a lot dirtier look so it doesn't look so pristine. Same with the roads, that they're not going to stay this way forever. We're going to add in hopefully some broken cars, street signs, really add that immersion aspect, so you feel like you're visiting this town that hasn't seen any sort of living being in 50 years or so, and that nature's really starting to take it back over. So I tell you what, guys, let me do a little bit more work detailing this out, and then we'll move right along to the next project. You ever just kind of get in those moods to work on some of the finer details, and next thing you know, it's a couple hours later, and you're like, oh, where did the time go? That was me. So let's see what it looks like. Let's get the far away view, then we'll go back in and talk about the details. Oh yeah, I'm liking that a lot. I am liking that a lot, guys. Kind of one of those things where it's just like, oh, I'll slap a couple cobblestone in here and a couple little vines here. No, we went all out on this one. I added in this front little entranceway because this building actually didn't have a door to get into it. So I thought right here on the end would be a good spot. So I kind of did a worn out, torn banner that used to cover the entranceway. Inside, removed the beacon, put in a very basic, and it's going to be a dirty kind of, it used to be nice when it was upkept, but like I said, years of neglect have taken their toll. We'll probably put some small little grass and stuff in there too, which I also added a little bit of graffiti and street art kind of around here. As they abandoned the cities, of course, the ruffians and the up-to-no-gooders came in and they tagged the building and such. But oh yeah, see what I was talking about with the sidewalk, with adding that cobblestone and mossy cobble in there and the grass. Last minute I decided to add in this wheat, and I think it was a great pop of color that we got going on here. And then I also kind of retextured some of the walls, like right up here. We can see that I made it look like it's crumbling a little bit there. And I don't know if I'll put it in anywhere else. Like I said, this is kind of more of a detail block. It looked a little bland there, and I didn't want another vine to come in. So I decided to pop in that cobblestone. So let's get a little fly up here. Really should grab a potion of slow falling so you can really take that in. But added in more dirt and grass and all sorts of other wheat, and really made this thing look run down. Probably my favorite thing about this whole thing are these little vines hanging over the top there. I just think that they add that extra little element there of nature like really taking over, because it's one thing to come up from the ground, but it's, you know, all the dust and stuff blew up there, and now eventually stuff's growing in and just kind of growing over it from both sides. So I am very, very happy with how this has come out, guys, and I do hope you are enjoying this as well. So kind of here's your reminder here that if you are in fact enjoying this episode as well as the channel, please do me a huge favor and hit that like button. I've been trying to grow the channel, and it seems to be a little bit difficult lately as far as just getting myself out there, even though I feel that I'm doing a semi-okay job about promoting myself. It's just kind of one of those things to where it's really going to come down to you guys as my viewers to help kind of spread the word, and, you know, maybe this thing can take off, and I want others to be able to see what I have going on here. Because like I said, I'm always trying to improve myself as a builder, so the more input from the more viewers, the more helpful it will be to me. So alright guys, that's enough of me blabbering. Let's move on to the next thing. Back over here at our starter village storage room, our diamond pile isn't really what I want it to be. So I tell you what, I'm going to utilize a fun little method that I discovered by watching a Shulkercraft video. And it was an easy way to find diamonds utilizing some of Minecraft mechanics. And that is to utilize the swamp clay method to locate diamonds. So let's cruise on over to our swamp that's right over here. And let's give this thing a try out. I don't even know if this is going to work. There's not a lot of water in here. But let's go ahead and drop in right here. And drop on top of the lily pad. Not quite. Okay. So basically, in his video, what he states is that you'll find the clay patches kind of spawn in these circular shapes. So we'll find one. Mark out the center of it. Just like that. Then we turn on our chunk borders. Just like so, and we need to find south, which should be this way. Yep, and we're supposed to count out 6 blocks from the center of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on the 7th one, that's where we dig straight down. But you know, I'm a little cautious bee here, and we're gonna go ahead and take the necessary precautions. We're not playing on hardcore or anything like that, but I really don't want to fall in lava. We already kind of died once today, so we're just going to dig straight down. And let's see what we can get. Okay, well, we dropped into a cave. Oh, it looks like a mine shaft. What level are we at? 28, okay, and let me put some torches in here so you guys can kind of see what I'm seeing. And we'll just keep on going down. And if this is a proper style seed, we should find diamonds in here. Wow, you gotta be kidding me. Let me get some light in here for you guys. You gotta be kidding me. It actually works. Diamonds, baby! Alright, how many? Wow. I love people that can just break Minecraft like that. 4 diamond ore. Just like that. All we gotta do is dig straight down. That's fantastic. Yeah. Guys. Is Minecraft broken now? That is so cool. I'm speechless. That is awesome. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try this again. Just make sure we didn't get too lucky. So there's that one. And let's try this one right here. So he also said that if you're on a point to where you're on the near chunk border, since we are facing south right now, so we'd go one block, we hit the wall, you go straight over to the other side of it and continue counting. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we'll dig straight down here and let's see what we can get. Oh yeah. Yeah, this works. It totally works. Drop a torch in there. Diamonds again, guys. Let me get some air so I don't drown. That is fantastic. Yep, Minecraft's broken. Just in time for the 1.17 update. So we better get all these diamonds while we can. Cool. That is so cool, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and spend a little bit of time and let's collect them up, kind of dig out this swamp area, and then we'll see where we're at, guys. All finished up with that. I spent about 15-20 minutes or so utilizing that method, and I'd say we had about an 85% success rate on it. A few times I believe I crossed over into a river biome, so it didn't work, but here is what we ended up. 59 diamond ore for the win, and yeah, my levels are a little lower than when we started, because as I was digging straight down, there was a giant ravine, and a creeper blew up next to me, which I should have taken as a warning. Dropped me down to 2 hearts. Was able to keep digging and get past the other one. Get myself all healed up, and then I'm on the return trip up, and it blew up right next to me. So thankfully I was able to find that location and get all my stuff back. So we're just set back again, just like earlier in the episode. But with that, guys, I'm going to have to call this episode finished. So I do hope that you all enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to watch my episode. And as always, guys, have a good one, everyone. I'll see you in the next one.